But what's intriguing to me on a personal scale, meaning between Obama and Romney, is that if you remember last week, Mitt Romney spoke. Before him was a great speech by Rubio, very stirring, right? And before him was the great, memorable speech by Clint Eastwood, which will be remembered by literate people forever as one of the greatest pieces of political theater ever done. Never mind what the drug addicts have to say. They don't count. Clint Eastwood's speech will go down in history as one of the greatest pieces of political theater. Then you had the great speech by Rubio, very moving, right? I couldn't believe how good that was. And then you had Mitt Romney. Now look at the difference between Romney's lead-ins and Obama. Obama took all the heavyweights and put them on the night before. He didn't even want to have Clinton on the same night as him because the man is so insecure. He didn't want to be in the umbra of their shadow. Do you understand that? The man is so insecure and so narcissistic that all of the speakers tonight are basically, of a very low level in terms of public awareness. They're not leading into him. He has to shine on his own because he's insecure and he knows he won't look good. If he followed Bill Clinton, he would look like a child, wouldn't he? He would sound hollow and thin. So he had Clinton on last night. Okay, he couldn't even follow Nancy Pelosi. He couldn't follow Barbara Boxer. He couldn't follow any of them. So he's basically following nobody today. It's a minor point, but it's a significant observation for those of you who are political observers. Romney is a big enough man to let big men precede him as lead-ins. And the opposite is true about the President of the United States. With no known background, no known qualifications, no known achievements, to have been pushed through Punahou High School, Occidental College, Columbia University, and then Harvard Law School, with almost a zero track record. No one knows what he did in any of those schools. They have sealed the records. The man's the president. If the man was applying to become an FBI agent, he wouldn't have qualified simply by having associated with the radicals of his time. Bill Ayers, Bernadette Dorn, Reverend Wright. He would have not made it as his own Secret Service agent. They wouldn't have hired him. He would have failed that test. But yet, because we live in such an Alice in Wonderland world, a man who wouldn't qualify to be his own protector is now the president of the United States, supposed to protect all of us from enemies foreign and domestic. So in that case, what I'll say to you is this is the Savage Nation. We're all waiting for the great man to speak tonight about his vision for destroying America and turning us into a mini South American banana republic, which is what his speech is going to be about. If only those who succeed would succeed a little less. If only those who are collecting food stamps would do a little less. If only the government could do a lot more, the world would be a better place. I think we've heard this before. I think it's been tried before. It's been tried in Mussolini's Italy. It's been tried in the Third Reich. It was tried in the Soviet Union. See, these methods are not new. They're pretty well known. And I look at the Democrats. I see the audience. It looks like a reflection of Reverend Wright's church. God-hating, Israel-hating, America-hating, success-hating mob. Screaming, don't put God in the platform. Get Israel out of the platform. No. Hate Israel. Hate God. Hate America. Hate success. Just take what you can get from it. I like the Korean parliament the best. They're very passionate. And when they get mad at each other, instead of just saying the other guy is no good, they leap across the podium and punch each other. At least the people get a good show for their money from the clowns, Here we don't even get anything for our money. The only people who are enjoying it are the apparatchiks there who are using the, let us say, ladies of the night and the facilities of Charlotte, North Carolina, whatever they may be. Because you know very well that it wasn't limited to those old nasty white guys at the Tampa convention. You know that the Democrats know how to get down and party better than those old stiff Mormons. So you don't see any of that reportage, do you? You don't see any of the drunks wandering the streets, the brothels in full swing, the busloads of hookers brought into Charlotte. That didn't make it to your local newspaper. No. This is all a party of ideologically pure people.